Go.
Hi, I'm Sue, I'm your garden guru from GardenShop, and today we're talking about Kiddies Gardens. And with me today I've got Karabo and Candice, and we are going to make some fairy gardens. So are you girls ready?
Yes.
Well, let's start then. First of all, we've got a nice flat tray here, and we've got some soil in the tray, and then we've got some little houses for fairies. So I think let's start off by putting the house in place. Do you want your house there? You can take your house, put it anywhere you like. There you go. You want to put it, where do you want to put it? I'm going to put my house here in the corner. Do you like your house there?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Right, and then I think we've got some things to go with the houses. There's a little arch. Do you want to put that in somewhere, Karabo? Put that in. And you've also got one here. You can put it in somewhere nice. Do you want to put that one flat? Or do you want to stand it up like this? I'm putting a bit of a fence here on mine. Yes. You see, now the plants can grow all the way up there. Right, so we've got our structure ready now. We've got everything in place. We've built our house, and we are now going to plant a few plants. Now we've got some beautiful plants that we're going to plant in our fairy garden. We've got some beautiful small little pink flowers, and then we've got some flowers with pink leaves as well, and some flowers, some blue little fairy flowers, and we're going to plant that into our garden now. And you've got your little spades there, so where do you want to put your flowers? Put them down where you want to plant them. We plant that one there. Put this bush over here, this pink bush. Maybe this one could be planted there. And then you could just make a little hole in the soil. So you can use your gloves and your spade, make a little hole in the soil, and then you plant it. Got to make a little hole. Take your spade there. You can make a little hole like that. And then you've got to put the soil nicely around the plant so that it can get some water. Are you going to plant that one? Where are you going to plant that one? Now make a hole there. And then plant it. Put the soil all the way around the plant. Push it in a little bit. There. Let's give it some swirl all the way around. How are you doing there, Candice? Yeah, now put the swirl around it. And press it down nicely. There we go. And I've got one more to plant here. That's a good hole that you've dug there. And it's a big tree, that one, eh? Oh, that looks beautifully there. As you can see, our youngsters have now planted their plants into their little fairy garden, and we've selected plants with nice small flowers, and this hypohestus here with the pink leaves. And it's all ready to go now. Over this side here, Candice has also planted her ones, and I've put mine in as well. Now next, we've got some stones, and I think we should make a little pathway. What do you girls think? You can make some place for the fairies to walk. So we're going to put some stones, some nice purple stones. Where do you want to put your stones? And that looks beautiful. Put some stones in. There we go. Now our fairies have a nice pathway to walk on. Now the girls have put in some beautiful purple stones here where the fairies can walk on through the arches. And what we also have is we've got a very interesting plant here, girls. And this plant doesn't need to grow in soil. It just grows in the air. So we can put it somewhere where it can just grow in the air. Maybe you can put yours in that hole there. Do you think it will grow there in that? And maybe you could have your one here at the back of the house. Where do you want to put it? So we're going to just put that plant in where we want it to grow. Right, put in your air plants. Put that one in there. That looks beautiful. It looks like it's been growing there for a long time. And you've got a big bush there at the back. And you're just securing it a little bit there. And because it's Christmas one of these days, I thought we should give our fairies a little bit of a Christmas tree, don't you think? So I'm going to put my Christmas tree there. You can put in your Christmas tree. Yeah, now the fairies have got a Christmas tree. And then if you hold your bucket, then I can give you some moss. Fairies like moss. And we can put this on the soil around it. So here's some moss for you. There's some moss for you. So that it's nice and soft for the fairies to walk on. Put some moss in here. And around the corner. Over here next to the pathway. You're managing. Press down the moss a little bitty. Push it down. We have now decorated our little Christmas tree here for our fairies. And it's looking all lovely, and I'm sure our fairies can't wait to move into their houses. What have you got there? Oh, that's a beautiful little dwarf you've got there. And you've got one sleeping in a leaf there. That is so beautiful. And I've also got a little dwarf that's sitting on his little chair. So let's put our fairy into our fairy house. Somewhere in the garden. Doesn't have to go inside. Where do you want that one to be? It can be on the side here. It can be lying in the sun. Yes. Nicely. Like that. And where are you going to put yours? Is he walking up the garden path? That is so beautiful. Girls, I can't believe you did it. How old are you, Candice? You are 8 years old, only 8 years, and you've made such a lovely garden. And you, Karabo, how old are you?
5 years.
5 years, and you've planted this beautiful fairy garden. That is absolutely beautiful. Now, the last thing we need to do, ladies, is we need to clean up here because I'm sure our fairies don't want to live in a dirty place. Thank you, Karabo. Thank you, Candice, for helping us making this beautiful garden today. And the only thing that we've got left now is we've got to water our plants that we've planted. And we've got to remember to give it water quite often. Otherwise, the plants will die if they don't get any water. And you ladies have really made some very, very beautiful gardens. Thank you very much. I'm Sue, I'm your garden guru from GardenShop, and you can find us on our webpage, gardenshop.co.za, with all our presentations. Thank you.